Wow! What a fantastic interview there by Dr Ouveture. Now, a very good doctor. Next, I am going to speak to the first ever patient at the mental retreat. He goes by the name of Femme Bambini Simpleton. Now, unfortunately, Femme is not in his room at the moment, so myself and the crew will wait. But luckily for you, you people watching the show don't need to do that, because he will be appearing on your screen immediately.
My hearing, the reason why I can hear so well is because I was bestowed these gifts. You see, I have the gift of, it's not so much hearing, it's the power to manipulate sound, you see. I can manipulate the vibrations of the sound waves and to my own uses, you see. I learnt these when I was in Dimension 7. They said that it's similar to Michael Jackson. That's why I speak like this, you see, because it's not just my hearing, as I said, it's my voice as well. I have an incredibly beautiful singing voice, you see, and just like Michael Jackson, we have to speak like this. It's not just the singing, it's also the fact that, well, if I speak normally, people would melt. It's happened before, you see. I was taught these gifts when I was in Dimension 7. You see, I go to Dimension 7 on a regular basis. And when I was there, the Plutarchs, they taught me these gifts. One of the gifts is the power to manipulate sound, as I was telling you about. And I can do that on a regular basis, you get me? I can do that anywhere. The other one that I was actually taught is martial arts. And I have the ability to use my martial arts, you know? But there was another one that I was meant to learn, another ability, which is the power to, like the Plutarchs, they can do this. They can read people's energies, you know? Like, so if someone steps onto their planet and they're far away, and what will happen is they can be able to read to see if this person or this entity, I should say, is a powerful entity or a weak entity, and they will be able to see if they need to stop the powerful entity. Also, if it's evil or good, they can understand, and they'll be able to see whether they need to stop this evil entity straight away, or, you know, allow them to go along and be one of the Plutarchs. Not be one of the Plutarchs, because you can never be one of the Plutarchs because they're special. But you can roll along with them, you get me? Like, be one of their brethren and things, you know? So yeah, when I was in Dimension 7, I never got to learn that ability because I had to go and speak to the leader of the Naki. I had to speak to the leader of the Naki, you see. When I spoke to the leader of the Naki, I wasn't aware of my abilities, the fullness of my abilities, because when I was there, they hadn't taught me everything. I was doing my training and stuff, but I never got to, they never told me what I could do. All the things that they were teaching me, they never explained that I would be able to do this, this and that, you get me? So I had to speak to the king, and only the king, you get me? But the thing is, when I spoke to the king, I didn't realise that I spoke to him in my normal voice, you get me? And it turned out, well, because I spoke to him in my normal voice, he started melting. He just melted like wax right in front of my eyes. I couldn't believe it. So, because he melted, and then this got all of the Neki army angry, and a war started. And because it was me that killed, like, the leader of the Neki, I don't know his name, they never told me, you get me? Because I killed the leader, I was now the leader of the interdimensional freedom fighters. People looked at me and people were trying to kill me, and people were looking to me for like advice and telling people what to do, you know what I mean? And it was nuts, it was tough, I thoroughly enjoyed it, you know? And what it turned out is that the Naki, we was going to create a peaceful alliance. The Plutarchs wanted what they really wanted, why they didn't tell me that I had to speak to him and make him melt and thing, is because they wanted me and the other generals to like take out the generals, and then when they take out the generals, then the normal minions, the normal members of the warriors and stuff, they will just fight for us because they ain't got no generals, and they will see that we're some bad mans and thing, and they will be like, yeah, let's go fight for them man there. So that's what was the intention, but it never went out like that, you get me? Because the war just went on for time. It was like a good 2 or 3 months the war was going on. So in that time, we was getting really, really tired, and after the war finished, we were all tired and we could do like a little vacation, little break, you get me? Little holiday. So that's what we did. And while we've been on this holiday, I'm retraining myself because mainly in the martial arts, you see. Because I never really actually got to use my martial arts in the battle against the Naki in Dimension 7, because when I was there, I used to, hey-ya! Whoa! And when you do that, as I was doing that, I would do a kick. But what would happen, because a lot of the time when you're doing the one and all those emotional sounds and stuff, sometimes my eyes was closed, and then when I open my eyes, my enemies, they would just be melted, because I'll be doing it in my normal voice. But now I've got the power to, now I raise my octaves a bit, and I speak a bit higher. I'll be able to do my martial arts when we do battle, and it'll be great, because this time we are going to obliterate the Naki and the Setians, only leaving memories of their wickedness. And I can't wait. It's going to be great, Oh, I've got this urge to go out there and do that now. Sometimes I get the urge, when I'm in Sainsbury's, to do some martial arts and stuff, Sometimes I think to myself, maybe when I was in Westfield the other week, I really felt, because there's so many people there, I was like, maybe if I jump on that counter, I do a flying kick off that counter into that guy's head, then his friend will come and defend him, and then I can batter his friend, and then other people, the security guards will come, and I'll just see, I'll be able to do that, you see? But unfortunately, one of the things about having urges is that, and it's something that Dr Ouveture has taught me since I've been in this mental retreat, is that what we need to do is not act on urges that will hurt people, If you have an urge, that's all good, but you shouldn't have an urge and hurt people. If your urge or your desire is hurting somebody else, then you should stop. Just stop doing it. Just don't do it. If it's a case it harms you and you want to do it, that's up to you. I would not recommend that. Even if it's just harming you mentally, don't do it. But it's up to you. So that's what. Oh my gosh. Talking about urges. Oh wow, I almost forgot. When Dusty said for me to go to the shop, he said that I could use the change to get something that I really, really like for myself. And so I did. I'm just going to go and get it from the bank.